All right, guys, we are live with another one. We are live with another one, and today it was going up on a Tuesday. Okay, Dana White went on his telly, made a huge announcement, made a video about it earlier. UFC 317 finally been announced. With the cherry on top, UFC 319 also has a main event. Both phenomenal co-main events. This is gonna be great. But now, with the dust settled, now we know Islam Makhachev is officially vacating his lightweight strap and moving up to challenge JDM for the welterweight championship belt, guys. This is huge. It's been a lot of moving parts this year, a lot of moving parts in 2025. Okay? It all started with Ilia Topuria when he knocked out, KO'd Max Holloway, putting him in position to solidify himself as one of the most important fighters of his time right now. Why? Because he's so popular. Like I said before, he beat, he beat arguably, okay, two of the best in that division ever. And for Ilia Topuria to do it in such a way where he just knocks out his opponent and makes it look so easy, he has every right to move up to the lightweight division and challenge for that lightweight strap against yours truly, Charles Oliveira. How you doing, guys? How you doing? Welcome, man. Welcome. How you doing? How's your Tuesday? How your Tuesday went? Hopefully your Tuesday went well. And you already know, guys. How you doing? How you doing, man? How's everybody doing? Like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. Okay, it takes minimal effort to give me the thumbs up, so you might as well do it, guys, okay? Topic of discussion today is, with Dana White actually making this huge announcement of UFC 317 finally, okay? Finally, because we've been waiting in pins and needles here, okay? But finally made the announcement. It's official. Islam Makhachev is moving up, fighting JDM for that welterweight strap. How do I see that going? Who wins that fight? Is Islam Makhachev, biting off more than what he could chew? I make a paper puppet so yeah, this is one of my puppets, is my profile picture. That's what's up, man. I like it. Awesome. Tell about Ilia and Islam. Well, maybe that fight happens in the future. You never know. It could be maybe possibly when both guys clean, their divisions. We could see, Islam, if he becomes, welterweight champion and beats JDM, which is a tall order as well, okay? We already saw what Bilal Muhammad went through in that 5-round barn burner against JDM, okay? So it's not going to be, a dog walk, for Islam here. So if Islam becomes welterweight champion, yeah, maybe he could challenge Ilia. You know what I mean? It could be champion versus champion in the future once they, clean house and clean their divisions. But Ilia has a tall order as well. He's going up against Charles Oliveira, and that's not an easy matchup. I'll tell you that much. How's it going, man? I'm doing good, man. Hopefully you're doing well. And I will make you into one of my weird puppet creations. That's sad, man. Don't do that, please. Islam is a tough match, but I can really, but can he really keep JDM down, and closing the distance on JDM will prove to be way more risky than someone like Dustin or Volk. I totally understand. But that should give you that should give you a visual of how it can look, right? Because one thing that I can't take from Islam is that Dustin Poirier fight. Okay, and one thing that Islam Makhachev does differently from a lot of the fighters like Belal Muhammad is that when Islam Makhachev initiates the takedown, when he initiates the takedown, that's usually the beginning of the end for that fighter. Usually he takes his opponent down, and that is the beginning of the end for that fighter. He usually takes them down, right? And usually when he takes them down, he always looks for the finish, and he always gets the finish. So that's the difference between Islam Makhachev's type of wrestling than another fighter out there like Belal Muhammad. You know what I mean? Belal Muhammad does have, that type of wrestling where, it's rinse and repeat. He'll take you down, rinse and repeat. He'll take you down. However, he's not ever working for a dominant position on the ground so where he can finish the fight with, a submission. But Islam Makhachev is different. Usually when he takes down his opponents, like I said, he looks for the finish, and he usually gets the finish. Okay, so that's what JDM is going to have to be worried about and prepare for, because this isn't going to be one of those fights where JDM is going to be taken down and, going to be held down. It's not going to be one of those. It's going to be one of those fights where Islam Makhachev, he's going to stand there with JDM, and they're going to bang it out. Okay, just like Belal Muhammad did. But the difference here is that Islam Makhachev, the type of wrestling that he has is totally different, and he's capable of doing other things. All right, and JDM is going to have to prepare himself, because if he's taken down, he's not going to have to worry about getting back up to his feet. He's going to have to worry about better positioning in order for him to succeed and get back up to his feet so he's not submitted. Okay, I hope I could break that down for you as best as I can, because I think I just did. Guys, like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. It takes minimal effort to give me the thumbs up, so you might as well do it, guys, okay? Thank you for supporting independent MMA media. I appreciate each and every one of you. I don't want to see Hamza and Islam fighting. Well, Islam, he's moving up to the welterweight division. That's the biggest news, of today. You know what I mean? Besides, the headliners of UFC 317 and the headliner of UFC 319. I think, arguably the biggest news as well is got to be Islam Makhachev vacating his lightweight strap and moving up to the welterweight division to challenge JDM. Now, when it comes to the whole Chimaev and DDP fight, now that's a later card. I do want to talk specifics on that one, on that fight, later on. I'm most likely going to make a video on it. That's going to be a terrific fight. DDP versus Chimaev, arguably going to be one of the best fights of this year. I can see it happening, to be honest with you. But yeah, guys, what do you guys think? What do you guys think about the Ilia Topuria versus Charles Oliveira? Who you think got that one? You know what I mean? Who you think wins between DDP versus Chimaev? I'm curious and interested in seeing. So write it on the chat. Let me know. I'm curious, man. Because I got my opinion on it. As the fights get closer and closer, I definitely will make my UFC fight predictions for that fight. And, as it stands right now, for my UFC fight predictions for 2025, I am 92-74, way above 500. So I have to continue getting these dubs so I can finish with a great record at the end of 2025. How you doing? How you doing? A thing I noticed in past fights with Islam is when he takes people down, they try to engage in ground game. When JDM gets taken down by anyone, he scrambles and never accepts laying down. Very true, very true. I was in your live earlier. Yes, you was. Yes, you was. You was in my live earlier. Hopefully you're having a good one. You know what I mean? And hopefully, you went out on this Tuesday and had a great Tuesday. Stop betting, little bro. I don't bet. You know what I mean? I don't bet on these fights. I just predict them. You know what I mean? That's really pretty much all I do. I should be betting on them, to be honest with you, which how much dubs I do get, but I don't bet on them. You know what I mean? But I should be. I should be. But yeah, guys, let me know on the chat. What you guys thinking, man? What you guys thinking? Ilia Topuria versus Charles Oliveira. Who's taking that one? You know what I mean? Who is going to take that one? Even the Benil Dariush versus Renato Marcano. That's going to be a terrific fight as well. You know what I mean? Even though Benil Dariush, he's at the tail end of his career, I still think that's going to be a banger. Just playing, bro. Are you into MMA? Not just like a fan. Do you do MMA? Yes. I've trained MMA before. I've competed in Muay Thai when I was younger. I've done Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I still, partake in some roles. I am not associated anymore with any gyms out there. However, I do train with specific people, that we keep each other safe and, we don't get each other injured. We don't get each other injured. You know what I mean? So, yes. Guys, like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. All right, it takes minimal effort to give me the thumbs up, so you might as well do it, guys. All right, what do you guys think about this big news? Dana White just splashed on us on this Tuesday evening. Okay, what's up? How you doing? How you doing? Hopefully you're having a good one, King. What's going on? How's your day been? Have you heard of the big news with UFC? What's going on? Do you think it's too late if you're 20 years old and want to become MMA fighter pro and never trained before and it's your first time to start ever at 20 years old? No, I honestly don't think you're too old. 20 years old. A lot of people would be like, "Oh, you're going to be a step behind." But it's all about hard work. It's all about, how many times, are you willing to go to the gym and learn? You got to be open-minded. And not only open-minded, but you also got to be yourself, right? You don't want to go to a gym where they're trying to change your whole complete style of fighting, you know what I mean? Unless you literally have no experience in fighting, right? Which it sounds like you don't. So, yeah, just walk into a gym and, yeah, just tell them, your goals and, what do you want to do? And if you want to take this thing seriously, you go right ahead, man. It's all about hard work. If you're willing to do it, that's what it's about. You know what I mean? But no, you're not too old. You're not too old to be 20 years old. I know people who started even, older than that as of right now. You know what I mean? Alex denied the next event. Well, Alex, I don't think he was denied the next event. I just think, unfortunately, he wasn't available. I believe they ended up calling Alex Pereira, and he wasn't available, so they ended up going with other things. Hello, why are you not reading my comments? There are such W's. I don't see your comments. Where are your comments? My news. That's probably why I'm not reading your comments. Who is the best fighter currently, according to you? The best fighter currently, right now, according to me, I think it has to be. I think it has to be John Jones. He's probably the best fighter right now. And if it's not going to be John Jones, then it has to be. It has to be probably Chimaev. Especially what he did to the Reaper Robert Whitaker. Yeah, bro. I'm from Brazil. I've never cared about combat sports or trained it before, even just for self-defense. This stuff don't work in Brazil. What the fuck? You said that stuff don't work in Brazil? Why you say that? Why would you say that stuff don't work in Brazil? What's so dangerous about Brazil? You know what I mean? Like because I couldn't imagine Brazil being any more dangerous than any other place over here in America, to be honest with you. I mean, we got some terrible places, you know what I mean? And I've seen some terrible places as well. So, I mean, I'm just confused, you know what I mean? Like, why wouldn't training martial arts work? You know what I mean? Diddy is Islam or Ilya. I think Islam has that one. Bro changed Capoeira, all that like Brazilian jiu-jitsu dancing stuff. Is that what you're talking about? If there is, good luck to them, man. If there is somebody behind me, good luck to them because it's a waste of time. You know what I mean? Good luck to them. They're gonna have to hit me as hard as they can behind my head because, I'm locked and loaded, bro. You know. This man don't know about BJJ. I bet you know about BJ. You know a lot about that. And so does your mom. And I wish your mom would have just BJ'd your dad so you never would have been in existence and here in my chat today. You know? Guys, like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. It takes minimal effort to give me the thumbs up, so you might as well do it, okay? Stop the nonsense in the chat. I'm telling you, bro, like if it use combat sports in Brazil as self-defense, I'll get shot, beheaded, skinned alive, stabbed. Go watch Gore, bro, from Brazil. You don't have a gun? I mean, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I hear what you're saying, but that's all that type of stuff can happen anywhere. That can happen over here in Chicago. You kidding me? You can be in Chicago walking down, you know what I mean, a neighborhood, and you get into it with someone. They could kill you. They could skin you alive as well. You just never know what happens. Actually, you might find yourself over here in the Everglades and down south and find yourself getting dipped into the alligator motion, okay? There's a lot of crazy stuff happening over here as well. So, yeah, man, I hear you. I hear what you're saying, but getting eaten alive by alligators over here in the Everglades doesn't sound that appealing either, okay? And let me tell you something. It has happened, okay? More than once, okay? Bro, have you done something with your beard? I mean, guys, if you're not new to the channel, then you know I had a beard the size of like here. It was humongous. And if you notice, it's gone, guys. Yes, it's gone. It shaved it. All right? It's been a while. Reveal what is under the hat. What do you mean what is under the hat? I mean, go watch my other lives. What's under my hat is hair, guys, okay? If I was going bald, I would be bald. There's no way of going bald. Once I see a bald spot, I'm cutting the whole shit off, okay? And unfortunately, it just hasn't happened. Not unfortunately, but unfortunately for you, my beauty is, it just has not, let me go. And I got a full head of hair, okay? Adriana is being so weird. I saw your old video. The long hair looks sick. That's what's up, man. I mean, hey, I had a long beard. You know what I mean? It took, I don't know how long to grow it. I ended up shaving it. And this is me now. You know what I mean? This is me now. You know what I mean? That was me then. Okay? He said, what's under the hair? It's so ridiculous, bro. Yeah, y'all in the chats are crazy. Jones or Aspinall, who you got? Guys, that fight is never going to happen. First and foremost, John Jones and Tom Aspinall, that fight is never going to happen. I repeat, never going to happen, okay? That heavyweight division is in shambles. But if I had to pick, my imagination tells me John Jones will absolutely obliterate Tom Aspinall, okay? That's my opinion on that. Bro, please read my comment and give me advice. What advice do you need? I'm a nice guy, bro, and I'm from good family. I live in the favelas. I don't go out only for work. It's okay, bro. I'm in pain every day. Well, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about, you being in pain every single day. I apologize about that. I don't know how old you. I understand you live in the favelas, but you gotta pick yourself up, bro. It's not the end. You know what I mean? It's not the end till it's the end. And if you're still here talking to me, that means it's not the end. Okay? So just keep pushing forward, man. He said, reveal the hairline. Why do you want me to reveal that? Go check out my other lives. Okay? Go check out my other lives. And I have like over freaking 500 lives. Go watch them. You will see my hairline. Somewhere in those videos, you're going to see my hairline. Okay? I have a perfect hairline. I am a perfect 10. Okay? Favorite type of alcohol? I don't drink much. I don't drink much. You know what I mean? That is just the truth. I don't drink much. But if I had to choose, back then when I was, a little wild boy, okay, I think my favorite would have to be Gold Label. Okay, Gold Label. All right, I think that's one of the tastiest ones. It doesn't burn while it's going down your throat. Pause, no diddy. Okay. Favorite gun. My favorite gun. My favorite gun will have to be a Remington shotgun. That'll be my favorite gun, a Remington shotgun. And the bullet, my best bullet, my favorite bullet with the shotgun will have to be bear droppers. They're specifically for hunting, and they're specifically for hunting big, predators. So that's why they call it bear droppers. And yeah, that'll be my favorite gun, a Remington shotgun. What is the neon pink stuff behind you? That is Gohan. That is Gohan, and his dad Goku, and his uncle Vegeta is on the other side there. So that's what that is. If you're wondering, behind me. I call it Bud Light. Rhymes with. I used to get malaria because I would climb trees in the Appalachian Mountains. I also have wingworms, and the worms would say I have a. Oh my God, you're nasty. Pizza dough or wow. I've checked your old beard, bro. Went from Muslim to, to Muslim terrorist to the Rizzler. For real, for real. What? Oh God, you guys are so yo, yo, yo. Oh my God, bro. I cannot even. Oh God, bro. Like the stereotypical like mind that's out there. It's crazy to me, man. Like you guys are so. Anybody who has a beard has to be a Muslim terrorist. You know what I mean? If you're a little bit tan, you're definitely a Muslim terrorist with a beard. It's like, come on, guys, stop being so stereotypical, like, bro. I can't even take it. Oh my God. My favorite gun is an MG 42 machine gun from World War II. Used to be used by the German. They were also used in D-Day. That's what's up, man. Sounds like a terrific gun. I also have a German-built gun. Actually, I have a 9 millimeter German-built gun. It's actually a replica of a gun, but yeah. Where are you from? I am residing in America. I am in the United States of America. That's where I am right now. Okay. Have you been in South America before, bro? I've never been in South America before, bro, but I've lived in the South part of America. You feel me? I have, whatever. What the heck? What was that? Somebody says, "Praise be to God. We are humble and men, and we do what we do. Praise be our God, Lord of the world. God is great. God is great, guys. Cheers to that. Cheers to that, guys, okay? Like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. It takes minimal effort to give me the thumbs up, so you might as well do it, guys. Thank you for supporting independent MMA media. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Really do, man. What tape yapping about? I'm yapping about your mom. Okay, I'm yapping about your mom and how you know, she told me she wished she would have been giving your dad a BJ so you wouldn't be here in my comments today, guys. Okay? That's basically what we yapping about, you lazy son of a bitch. All right? I am a Muslim and I am honored. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. You know what I mean? I know a lot of people who are Muslim. I know a lot of people who are Catholic. I know a lot of people who are Christian. I know a lot of people who are atheists. I know a lot of people. I know a lot of people. Okay? I know a lot of people from many different parts of the world. Okay? I know a lot of people with many different shades of wheat. Okay? And it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. We all can all, you know, share our differences, you know, but always come to a compromise. Oh, okay, I got you. Sorry about that. I got you. I thought you were talking about me there. Sorry about that, man. Them glasses are bigger than your head. How are these glasses bigger than my head? Please explain this to me. Okay? How are these glasses bigger than my head, okay? And if you a grown man worried about how another man looks, guys, I already told you, that is gay activity. Okay? That is gay activity. Stop the nonsense. Okay? We don't condone that over here. All right? Not over here. Get here. Get a drink. Bro cuss at me for no reason. I ain't do nothing. Sorry, man. Sorry. I apologize. I apologize. I thought you were talking about me. I totally apologize. Okay? I thought I was being attacked, okay? Most of the time, I gotta be defensive on this son of a bitch. You hear me? So I apologize. I didn't read your comment the right way. I thought you were coming from my throat. Pause, no diddy. But yeah, I apologize about what I said. All right? We Muslim love everyone. We respect those who respect us, but it is what it is. Stop it right there. Stop it right there. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that nonsense talking about it is what it is. It isn't what it is. It isn't what it is. Okay? If you want to make a difference in this world somehow, some way, all right, you don't say what it is, what it is. You open up your mind. You open up your heart. All right, to all that comes, no matter what religion you are, no matter what shade of wheat you are as well. Okay? That's how we come to a compromise in this world, man. There's too much ugly. All right? There's too much of that bullshit. Opinions on Puerto Ricans. What about Puerto Ricans? You know what I mean? What the fuck? Like, what about Puerto Ricans, man? Like, is there anything you know, bad about any race? Like, guys, there's nothing. What's wrong with Puerto Ricans? There's nothing wrong with Puerto Ricans. They're great people. Okay, great food. All right, they come. You know, they come off from this little tiny island over there. All right, part of, you know, territory, part of the U.S. You know, they talk Spanish. You know, most of the Puerto Ricans actually from Puerto Rico, I can't say this. They're kind of more racist, you know, than anybody I've met, to be real. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just being honest. So when it comes to Puerto Rico, I love my Puerto Ricans, but you guys got to be more open-minded as well, man. All right? I've met a lot of Puerto Ricans who are just, they are out of this world racist. You know what I mean? I'm talking about out of this world. You know what I mean? And even to their own kind. I'm dead serious. Even to their own kind. I've met Puerto Ricans, right? I literally met Puerto Ricans that come from Puerto Rico, and because I'm here in America, I you know what I mean. My Spanish, it might not be as good as a Puerto Rican from Puerto Rico is, because they're consistently talking Spanish daily. You know what I mean? So they're over there consistently talking Spanish, and I'm not. I'm talking English here. You know what I mean? I'm not over here talking Spanish consistently unless I'm around my Spanish friends. So I've met Puerto Ricans who actually are racist to that as well. Like, oh, look at him, he's Spanish. He can't even talk Spanish. Look at him, and they think less of you because you can't speak as good as them. So when it comes to Puerto Ricans, like I said, I love them, but us as human beings, we need to be more open-minded, man. Okay. It's not about that. Opinions. Let me see. Opinion. All right. Somebody wrote, "Is it hot enough in the U.S., bro? Do y'all go to the beach yet, or till June?" Well, where I'm from, you could go to the beach year round. Probably like maybe 3 months out of the year. Where I'm from, you're not gonna go to the beach because it's kind of cold in the wintertime. But it's not freezing cold where it's snowing. You know what I mean? But you could definitely, even in the wintertime, you could still go to the beach and take a stroll. You know what I mean? And nice walk on the beach if you like over here where I'm at. So yeah, you could go almost year round to the beach. Opinions for Jamaicans. No opinion about Jamaicans, man. Jamaicans are great people as well. I love their food. Jamaican beef patties with cheese. I used to always order that over there in the bodegas. Yeah, man. Great people as well, man. There's nothing wrong, man. Let me see. Bro, he doesn't. Do you think they are fine? I don't know who you're talking about. Do I think who is fine? Who do I think is fine? Trying to catch up. MMA is the only true and pure sport. Jamaicans, I only know Bumba Clubbo. He say I only know Bumba Clubbo. That's hilarious. Opinions on Coley retired. I mean, good for him. Like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Good for him, guys. You know what I mean? Hey, guys, we're past the 30-minute mark. Actually, I didn't even report it. But anyways, we're past the 30-minute mark. All right, and usually, once we pass the 30-minute mark, we can start talking about whatever it is we want to talk about. Rapid fire, guys. Like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. All right, it takes minimal effort to give me the thumbs up. But I will end this with, the topic of discussion, guys, is Ilya Tapoya versus Charles Oliveira guarantees now that Islam Makhachev is moving up to the welterweight division and challenging JDM for that welterweight strap, okay? It's exciting stuff, man. Who the fuck is Coley, bro? Who's that? I have no idea, man. Can we please talk about syndromes and diseases? Can we please talk about syndromes and diseases? Not really, man. I don't really want to talk about syndromes and diseases. Why you want to talk about diseases and syndromes? I don't want to talk about that. This is not the channel for that, okay? I'm sorry about that. Nobody wants to talk about diseases. Nobody wants to talk about any syndromes. Nobody wants to talk about that negative bullshit. Nobody wants to talk about that. All right? Now, I'm about to time your ass out. Stop it, Tate. Okay? About to time your ass out. Oh, and guys, I do want to say this, okay? I do want to say this. I held my promise, okay? If you go watch my videos, my lives, you would see that I promised once we pass 500 subscribers, I will start making changes to this channel, such as my audio. I do want to get a mic. And I did order a mic. So we are going to get better audio on this channel, okay? I'm excited about it. All right, it's nothing. I'm not the podcast type of guy where I'm gonna have a big mic, pause right in front of me with some headphones like Joe Rogan. No, 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 no. I'm not gonna do that. Sounds very uncomfortable. Okay, in my opinion, I got myself a mic that's really, really low key. It's gonna give me good audio, hopefully. And yeah, guys, we have reached 500 subscribers. I want to thank everybody for your support. Without every subscriber, all my supporters, I can't do this without you guys, man. We just got to keep pushing, you know what I mean, and keep grinding to finally reach, that 1,000, that 1K subscribers, guys. Thank you for your help. Thank you for supporting independent MMA media, guys. I really appreciate each and everyone that supports this channel, honestly. Tate, why are you saying, what the hell? I'll get you to 1K sub right now if you want to. No. I don't want to get to 1K sub if I want to. You know what I mean? What do you mean? How are you going to get me to 1K? I don't want no fake subscribers, guys. I'm on the grind. You know what I mean? This channel, I want it to be as realistic as possible. You know what I mean? I want OE MMA TV, to keep pushing for success, however success looks, okay? But yeah, guys, I'm about to get out of here soon, guys. So rapid fire, man. How much is 1 gallon of... I have no idea, man. I have no idea. But a person who asked that question, I think you should know. You know what I mean? I think you should know. I think you have experience with that type of, that type of liquid. And since you have so much experience with that type of liquid, you would know who to ask and where to find that information. So go ahead and do your due diligence and go find that information for yourself. This live has been sus as... Tell me about it. I have 47K members on my Discord server. I'll promote you there if you want to, bro. I mean, awesome. You know what I mean? That'll be great. You know what I mean? But I just don't want to. I don't want to fake it. You know what I mean? I don't want to fake subscribers. I'm not trying to have someone buy subscribers for me or anything. If you could support the channel by putting the word out on your Discord, that would be awesome. You know what I mean? I commend you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Like I always say, thank you for supporting this channel for everybody. And if you do something like that, that'll be amazing, man. That'll definitely propel this channel forward. And we're just going to continue the grind. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Don't come at me, bro. I am telling it to Steve. What are you talking about? What's going on in these lives, man? What's going on with these lives, man? But anyways, guys, I think I'm gonna be out of here soon. You're a good dude, bro. I'll talk to you the second I've seen you. No Diddy. Yeah, man. Awesome, man. Yeah, for sure. I appreciate you. I appreciate you as well, man. And thank you for supporting this channel, like I always say. And thank you for showing up as well. You know what I mean? Half of the battle is showing up. You feel me? So I always see you on my chats, so I appreciate that. Real talk. But anyways, guys, I am out of here. Okay, it's been a suspect type of live. Okay, it has been. But the big news today, Dana White just dropped UFC 317, Ilia Topuria versus Charles Oliveira headliners. Okay, we also got UFC 319 in Chicago, headlined by DDP versus Chimaev. And guys, let's not forget, Islam Makhachev has vacated his lightweight strap and is moving up to challenge JDM for that welterweight belt. Guys, like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. It takes minimal effort to give me the thumbs up, so you might as well do it. Thank you for all your support. Thank you for everybody for getting me to 500 subscribers. It's a big testament to all you guys, because I can't do this without all the support out there, man. So, all the great comments, I appreciate it. And even the negative ones, I appreciate that as well, man. You guys have a good one. And I'm out of here, man. Peace. One love.